Hey trainers, Poke Dad here along with the Dancing Bear at first base.
KK Shiv one to it.
And today on Pokemon Deck Check, we're going to check out a little more in-depth detail on what we're predicting the Philadelphia meta kind of forecast, right?
Yeah.
So let's take a look at the latest intel from Brazil. 261 players, first standard regional event. Let's see if we see anything. Whoa. What do we have here? Buzzwole Garb, Buzzwole Garb, Buzzwole Garb, Buzzwole Weavile, Buzzwole Weavile, Buzzwole Garb, Buzzwole Garb, and then a Zoropod. So what can we learn from what's dominating the format here?
It's just Zorark and Buzzwole.
Buzzwole is absolutely destroying everything. 7 of the top 8 spots. And more if you scroll down, I'm sure. There's another one. There's another one. Another one. Another one. Or not that one, but there.
I got one with Dustmane.
There. I mean, it is absolutely... There's a Hoopa. It's absolutely destroying everything. Okay, and these are Shrine decks. So let's look here. 4 Baby Buzz, 4 Trubbish, 3 Garbodor, Trash Lynch, 1 Diancie, 1 Oranguru, and then I'm very interested on this Copycat rather than Lily.
8 draw supporters.
Yeah.
Or
count Lizante.
12.
Yeah. And then the energy, I mean, so you can't really just go heavy, special energy hate against these decks. Let's see what else we got. The Weavile list. 3-2, 2-2 Mercargo, Diancie Rangaroo, 4-4-1.
That's pretty good.
And it has 3 Lilies. That's what's interesting about the second place list, it running 4 Copycat rather than Lily.
I think Lily's better.
I do too. But what can we take away from this? I mean, what are we gonna play? If we were going to Philadelphia, what would we play to counter all the Shrine decks? Or would we play a different Shrine deck that we don't see on here?
I'd play one that we don't see here.
I'm gonna 100% agree with that.
I think even if Buzzwole wasn't that popular, I'd still play the deck that we haven't seen there. It's super good.
The Malamar Shrine deck, folks, which we'll try to do a profile on it as best we can.
Is that it right there?
Do you see a Malamar Shrine?
The Coco?
Malamar Spread, I don't know if that's... Yeah. But it's more heavily focused on Tebucoco.
Yeah.
But it has a Mimikyu. This is a little bit like it, but not really. Like the deck we're talking about. Maybe we can...
it still has the 4 Shrine punishment.
Yeah, it's still Shrine deck. I mean, Shrine decks are just dominating. I mean...
It's more of a spread deck, though.
Yeah.
Lugia.
It just destroys the Rayquaza decks, the regular Malamar decks. It destroys Zoroark decks.
Big Buzzwole.
I think the Zoropod did good because it has the healing. Let's take a look.
Yeah.
Apricorn, maybe that's interesting. 2 Acerola, Max Potion.
1 Judge.
Macargo in it.
Macargo's super good.
Yeah, our Zoropod list always played Macargo. So.
Pretty much every Zoroark deck we have plays Macargo.
You got to. I mean, they're just awesome together. Very interesting. A lot different than Pram's list, But they play the Dedenne. Only 1 Coco. I like the 2 Coco, honestly.
Yeah.
Apricorn Maker, that's interesting. 4-3-2 plus the 2 Apricorn. So that's interesting. But they play.
Usually we just have the 4-4-2 of balls.
So that's interesting. What can we kind of learn from this? I mean, there's a Buzzwole Savali. I think there's rumors, but I think Zoroark Lycanroc has a way to at least slow down the Shrine decks a little bit, I think they're looking at teching in a 1/1 line of Driploom that moves 4 damage counters from each of your Pokemon to the opponent's active. But the problem with that, then it gets one shot by your opponent's stuff, but it does resist fighting, so note that. But I'm not sure that's a valid answer to these Shrine decks, do you?
Not really.
So we'll just have to wait and see. But let's jump into what we would play. Do we agree? This is okay.
For sure.
Okay, so let me just fire up. Bear with us real quick. We're going to fire this up. And we'll show you the deck. We actually showed it on our other video, but just want to kind of make it clear, definitive, what we would play if we would go, right? 1,000%?
Yep.
What'd you say?
This is for sure what I would play.
I would play this, or I would see how well the Zoroark decks counter the Shrine decks. So let's pop open that real quick. Sorry. Otherwise it's just going to annoy me. Alright, here we go. Deck Manager. It's number 6. So if you see number 6. There it is. Yeah. Right here. This is what we would play, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, from our testing, paper testing, we don't have the cards online. But we have not seen much value in the Giratina, right?
I do see how it could be really good.
I do too. But we definitely agree we want a second rescue stretcher, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I think my cut would be Giratina for the rescue stretcher.
Yeah.
Or do you maybe the 9th energy? Just go with 8 and the one. Either way, I would definitely cut something for the second rescue stretcher. Because there's a lot of times we wanted the Lugia back or even the Coco back, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we both would play this though, right? Or even the Mimikyu getting it back.
Mimikyu or Malamar line.
You can copy Dangerous Rogue or something, or you can't copy the GX.
Not Dangerous Rogue, but
other stuff you can.
Yeah.
Or even getting back the Lele to move some damage around.
But yeah, we agree that this is definitely the play.
Yes, this is definitely the play.
Go for it.
1,000%. Play it. Let us know how you do. Because I imagine you're going to do really well.
Good luck trying to get Shining Lugias, though.
Yeah, they have gone up in price, folks. I think last we checked, they were like most places are sold out. But I think a lot of people are going to play this. So what kind of counters this, just in case? I think this is going to be really popular based on how many people are buying Shining Lugia. So what kind of counters this, I wonder?
We're not too sure about that.
I think the Zoroark could counter it fairly easily, honestly. I think Zoroark could give this deck a hard time. I really do. So.
Maybe.
I think the Zoroark decks could play Acerola to heal off. Or even the Driploom. A 1/1 line of Driploom and then 2 Acerolas. There's enough room in that deck to tech. You know, if you're expecting no Rayquaza because of all the Shrine decks, because all the Shrine decks auto-win against Rayquaza, right?
Yeah, they do.
So if we're not seeing Rayquaza, then take out the Dedenne. There's a spot right there immediately. And then I like Coco. I think Coco deals with this pretty good too. Or no?
Yeah, because most things have like 160 is the most, and that's on just one card.
The Deoxys is really good for dealing with Baby Buzz. This is a Baby Buzz killer right here.
And it has resistance.
It has resistance, so Baby Buzz cannot one-shot it. And this is really good against Lycanroc, too. They have to go Kukui, Diancie, Claw Slash. Just to take one prize, folks. Keep that in mind.
Or they can Dangerous Rogue.
Okay, you're using your GX attack to knock out a single prize.
What else are you gonna do?
I'll take that trade.
Wouldn't you? I mean, what else are you gonna use the GX on? A GX for GX, but there's no GX Pokemon, so
I don't know. I don't know if Zoroark could keep up.
do it.
Do you like this or the Weavile? How would you rank this, the Weavile variant, or the Garbodor variant?
I like this. That's how I ranked it.
I think the Garbodor variant is second. I think Weavile's the weakest, and then I think Garbodor, and then I think this is the best.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Okay, so that's all we got, folks. We just wanted to throw that out there to help you guys with the meta for Philly. Be prepared to see Shrine decks all day. Probably your first 5 rounds, you could be against Rayquaza, Zoroark, Zoropod, stuff like that. But once you get past and you have a really good winning record, past, say, round 5, 6,
I'd say past round 4.
I think you're going to see Shrine decks. So you have got to be prepared to play against this Shrine deck, the Buzz Garb, or the Buzz Weavile. So
yeah,
that's it. That's all we got time for. Hopefully it was informative. So please leave a like, subscribe, and be excellent to each other.
and party on, dudes.